Cupcake Jemma here, and I am flipping excited about Christmas. As soon as December the 1st comes, I am all over it. I've got my Christmas decorations up, I've told my mum what I want, I've even done my own Christmas shopping, which is a bit of a Christmas miracle, and all that remains is to get my bake on. And I know that you guys are desperate for some festive baking ideas, so throughout December, I'm going to be giving you some of my favourite Christmas recipes during what I'm calling the 12 Bakes of Christmas. We're going to be doing really cute little Christmas jumper cookies, a boozy cheesecake, a really decadent chocolate Christmas cake which is going to impress all your family and friends, and loads more. But to start with, I'm going to be doing my essential recipe, which is for mincemeat. I'm doing this recipe first because I'm going to be using it in a couple of recipes throughout December, and it's great because it just matures over time and gets better and better with age. So you can buy this from supermarkets, but it's much better to make it yourself because it's really, really easy as long as you've got the ingredients. And essentially, mincemeat is a boozy, fruity pie filling. We use it in mince pies a lot in Great Britain, and it's absolutely quintessentially Christmassy and British. So it starts with the fruit, and I have the holy trinity of dried fruit here: currants, raisins, and sultanas. And I've got 125 grams of each, and they're going to go into my big bowl. I've also got 65 grams of candied orange peel, 25 grams of stem ginger, which comes in the syrup, and I'm going to be putting 100 grams of bramley apple as well, and I'm chopping all of those things up until they're about the same size as the currants. Next, I'm going to put some vegetable suet in, and this harks back to a time when mincemeat actually did contain meat. Obviously, over the years, the meat was replaced with more fruit and more sugar, so we don't have to worry about it being meaty now, but it does need a bit of fat. So I'm going to use vegetarian suet. You can use beef suet if you want to be a bit more traditional, but I think vegetarian's fine. This is 125 grams, I'm just going to put it in the bowl. Now it's time to sweeten this mixture up and give it some Christmas flavour. So I'm going to start with 85 grams of demerara sugar and 25 grams of dark muscovado sugar, and that's going to give it a really nice treacly flavour. And to spice it up, I have half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon and half a teaspoon of mixed spice. And finally, it's time for the booze. Now, traditionally it just has brandy in it, but I'm gonna mix it up a little bit and put a bit of amaretto in as well. So I've got about 110 millilitres of booze, and about half of each, amaretto and brandy. So that's all the ingredients in, and now you just need to give it a really good stir. Oh, that smells so Christmassy already. Oh, it's delicious. So now, once you've given it a really good stir and all the pieces are coated with the booze and the sugar, you just need to cover that for 24 hours with cling film and give it a stir every now and then just to help it to macerate. Lucky for you guys, I've made some already, and so you don't have to wait 24 hours to see how it turns out. And it smells amazing and super Christmassy, and all that remains now is to jar it up. So remember to sterilise your jars. You can do that by putting them in the oven at 180 for about 5 minutes, or if you've got a dishwasher, just put them in there at the highest temperature setting, and that's going to sterilise your jars so it's nice and safe to put them in. So jar them up. And then just put a little bit of greaseproof paper on the top. Put the lid on, and there you have it. And these will last for up to 6 months in a cool, dark place, and they'll just keep getting tastier and tastier over time, and they make a really, really cute gift if you put a little bit of ribbon around them. And that's that, my mince pie recipe, which you can use in mince pies, mince pie Pop-Tarts, and actually I'm going to be doing a couple of mince pie related recipes from our Crumbs Doilies repertoire, so stay tuned for those. And if you want to see what else Crumbs Doilies is getting up to, then don't forget to follow them on Instagram for some really cool ideas. And I will be back on Saturday, that's 2 days time, so be prepared, get excited, and I will see you then. Bye!